I'm about to do your Cancer September 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a behind the scenes peek at your romantic person of interest. Cancer, how is it going with you? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Cancer love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Cancer tarot reading for you. Now let's get on with this Cancer love reading for today, because today we're going to take a behind the scenes peek at your romantic person of interest. Find out what's going on with this person that you're romantically connected to, see what your attention or your awareness might need to be brought to about this person. That way you're best able to navigate the situation you're finding yourself in with this person here in September 2021. And I'm going to do that by getting 5 cards to represent your person's energy here in September 2021. Then I'm going to clarify everything with the second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on with this person you're romantically connected to. Now just keep in mind as always that this is not a personal reading, this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person the same way I would if I were doing a personal reading for you. It's also, really what I'm doing instead is tapping into the collective energy of the group of Cancer people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for, which really just means that there's no possible way this reading is going to resonate with every Cancer person on the planet, because I'm not reading for every Cancer person on the planet. I'm reading for my specific group of Cancer people that I'm responsible for getting messages for. Now, it's important to keep in mind also in general readings like this that energies can and do get flipped around backwards from time to time, especially for cross watchers. So if you're not a Cancer and you're just watching this reading because you're interested in a Cancer and you want to find out what's going on with them, I'm totally okay with that. But just keep in mind that especially for cross watchers, energies are pretty prone to get flipped around backwards. So you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, 10 of Cups just jumped out for you, Cancer. That's looking pretty good. But regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check the videos for your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in the particular situation you're finding yourself in. And you can find the links to those videos in the description down below. But enough talking. These cards are clearly ready to talk. They just spit the 10 of Cups at me. So let's get 5 cards for what's going on with Cancer's romantic person of interest here in September 2021, please. What does Cancer's attention and awareness need to be brought to about this person they're romantically connected to? Man, you see how all these cards are spreading out from me like that, trying to get away? That is a sure sign that your person has a lot going on for them right now. Let's get 3 more for what's going on with Cancer's person here in September 2021, please. Let's get 2 more. All right, thank you. And yes, I just turned that card right side up. I had another tarot reader who was actually just starting a channel decide to leave me some flame comments about how my readings aren't very good because she saw me turning cards around, and I don't read reversals, so whenever a card comes out reversed, I just automatically flip it right side up, unless when I'm doing that I'm told not to do that, in which case then yes, I will leave a card reversed and read it to you that way. But that didn't happen there, so just to clarify, I don't read reversals. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the Ace of Cups. Oh, hang on one second. I forgot to turn my light on over here. I want you to be able to see what's going on. Aha! There we go. Hopefully you can see me better now. The overall energy of this reading is the Ace of Cups. This represents a new beginning in love and emotions. Now, if this is not a case where you're starting a new connection with someone, you're getting back with someone, this can simply represent starting over from square one in terms of love and emotions. I don't see anything out here that would lead me to believe yet that there's a breakup, so this is looking like something new here. We have the Devil right under that. This is Capricorn energy. This is usually a pretty heavy, semi-toxic energy sometimes. It can be obsession, it could be addiction, It could be a feeling of being trapped by something, like your person feeling like there's something they can't escape. This can simply represent like a very strong sexual attraction that your person is feeling for you in this new beginning here. This can represent a connection that has such power and gravity in terms of the way your person feels about it that they're feeling like they can't escape it. This can even represent elements of your person's shadow. In other words, parts of themselves that they don't like, that they don't want to look at themselves, or maybe they don't want you to see or other people to see, so they kind of like push that down into the shadows. They try to repress it, pretend like it's not there. If that's the case of what's going on here, that will create a scenario for your person where they actually are trapping themselves by pretending like something's not there that really is. So it can mean any of those things. This could mean your person had some heavy toxic person from their past. This could be like a karmic relationship they had in their past, something that they feel stuck to and trapped by that caused them a lot of pain and misery and grief and negative feelings. I'm thinking that might have something to do with it because we have the Eight of Cups next. This is Pisces energy. This is a card of detachment. It's like emotional detachment, physical detachment, like physically walking away from something. The person in this card is walking away from 8 full cups of love. Most people could live their whole life on 8 cups of love, but the person in this card believes that there's something better out there for them. So they're walking away from what they have, making the conscious decision. And it's a difficult decision, but they're making the conscious choice to walk away from what they have, to go down a new path that they believe will lead them to their own fulfillment and happiness. They're walking away from 8 cups, going off in search of their 9th and 10th cup. And then we have the 6 of Cups right under that. This is Scorpio energy. This is a card of the past. It's thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, thinking about the good old days, the way things used to be. This can represent someone from their past trying to make some sort of a comeback here. What I'm feeling like is your person is starting a new beginning in love and emotions with you, and they had some heavy toxic person in their past that they had to detach from and walk away from. Possibly that person detached from them and walked away from them, and they're thinking about that and all the stuff that happened in the past. And it looks like it was some no good stuff that happened in the past. This 7 of Swords is Aquarius energy. This is usually a card that's about trying to get away with something, lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind their back, deceptive behavior. Overall, a sneaky, shady, deceptive type of an energy here. Now, this can also represent self-preservation, as in your person not wanting to be hurt. The whole reason the guy on the card is stealing these swords is because he doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. He doesn't want those swords to be used against him. It's starting to look to me like your person had some heavy toxic person in their past that they have somehow disconnected from, and they're still thinking about everything that happened in the past. There was probably sneaky stuff going on behind their back. It hurt them. They don't want to be hurt anymore. The other meaning to this card can be leaving something behind. The guy can only steal 5 of those 7 swords, so he's got to leave the other 2 behind. So it could mean any or all of those things. And there's that 10 of Cups that jumped out while I was shuffling and giving you a little preamble here. This is a love connection, like a very strong love connection, where 2 people who are emotionally happy and emotionally content in and of themselves come together into union to make a happy family. This is most people's goal when it comes to love and emotions and relationships. This is like the happy fairy tale ending card. So I said when I saw this 8 of Cups that this person is walking away from 8 cups, going off in search of their 9th and 10th cup. So it looks like they're seeing this connection with you as like a new beginning, a new opportunity to ultimately get to that 10 of Cups. And that's kind of what it's looking like out here in their energy here. In your person's energy for September 2021, Cancer, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Hermit, the Fool, the Lovers, and the Page of Cups. So I've seen quite a bit of cups here. I realize you are a water sign, so they could have a lot of cups showing up because of that. You could be dealing with a water sign. Usually though, for me, seeing a lot of cups represents that your person has a lot of love and emotions for you. Now this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins, you're probably going to hear me switch the terms coins and pentacles around. This deck calls them coins. The other deck I'm going to clarify with calls them pentacles. They're the same thing, so don't get confused if you hear me switching those terms around. The Queen of Coins is Capricorn energy. This is a very grounded, stable, abundant, prosperous, and nurturing energy. This is like a mother type of a figure here. This is someone who's very stable and abundant in and of themselves. This is who would manage the assets and the resources of the home and the family. So it's possible that your person is viewing you in this type of a light. It's possible that you're dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo or a Gemini. I've seen another Capricorn card here. I've seen a couple of Pisces cards here, a couple of Scorpio cards. This is a general reading. You could literally be dealing with any sign. I'm just going to call out the ones that prominently stick out to me just in case those mean anything to you. But let's clarify this Queen of Coins here and find out what's going on with that. Why is the Queen of Coins here for Cancer's person? Tell me more about the Queen of Coins, please. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. Sometimes this is a scary card to see. Sometimes this devil energy that we've already taken a look at is a scary card to see, and I've seen both of them already here. The Tower represents a very abrupt change, a very abrupt shift in your person's life. Sometimes this can be a bad thing. Sometimes something in their life has come apart right in front of their eyes. The tower has fallen down and things are different now. Nothing's going to be the same after that. Sometimes this is not a bad thing. This is card 16 of the major arcana. In numerology, you would take that 16, the 1 and the 6, and add those together to get 7. 7 is the number of the divine. So this is the divine stepping into your person's life to remove a tower, to remove some structure that they've created in their life where they've chosen to stay in that structure and it's not in their best interest. Usually when a person has a tower moment, they've been given plenty of hints from the universe that this is not where you're supposed to be. It's time for you to move out of this tower and move on with your life. And usually people are stubborn. We don't listen to that. So at some point the universe or spirit or source gets tired of that and they just step in and remove the tower for you and give you no other option but to leave. So this is not a case of something happening to your person, it's something happening for them. Now, a lot of times when that happens, something happens for us, we don't really view it that way as it's happening. We usually don't view it that way until later on when we've had time to look back on it in hindsight. But this is some sort of an abrupt change for your person. It could be this new beginning in love and emotions. It could be running into someone like you that they're viewing as this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins type of an energy here, someone who's stable and grounded and abundant, which is not what they had in the past with this devil energy. Yeah, that's what it is. Right under this tower is the Ace of Cups again, which is the overall energy of the reading. So having this new beginning here, this new opportunity to get the love and the emotions that they actually want, to get to that 10 of Cups that we all want, having this new beginning with you is a game changer for them. It changes everything in their eyes and in their life, and nothing's going to be the same for them after this. Have 5 of Swords next, though. This is Aquarius energy. This is a card of conflict. 5s are about conflict. So this is a conflict in your person's thinking, a conflict in communication. So this could be like having negative thoughts about something based on what happened in the past. There could be some heavy toxicity still left over for your person from dealing with this kind of a mess, and that's causing them to be conflicted in their thinking about this new beginning. This can represent arguing or fighting or bitter words being spoken. This can also just represent a painful situation that your person wants to walk away from. I think that's what it is. They've experienced a painful situation in the past, and that's underlying their thinking. It's in the, the under the surface of their thinking in regards to this new beginning in love and emotions for you. But then we've got the 6 of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. This is a card of balance. It's generosity and reciprocity. It's equal give and take. It's about balancing things out. I think your person's a little stuck in their head about that, thinking about it over and over and over again, thinking about the past, not really sure what the safe step to take is in this situation with you because of what they've been through in the past, and they're thinking about it over and over and over again, kind of feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because they don't really know what to do yet. I'm seeing that again here with this, the clarifiers. To clarify this Queen of Coins, we have the Two of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So the Two of Wands is Aries energy. This is a fork in the road. It's a crossroads. It's a decision point for your person, and it's a decision about which path leads them to the world that they actually want, and which path do they need to leave behind to get there. So twos are always decisions in tarot. And I've got the two of the major arcana also out here, the High Priestess. This is she who knows. So she rules over all the decisions in the tarot deck. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself, so I'll get to that card in a second. But your person is definitely at a fork in the road regarding this new beginning with you and the way they're feeling about you. Next, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is more Capricorn energy. Now, we're clarifying the Capricorn card. So your person could have Capricorn in their chart. You might have some Capricorn in your chart. This could just be telling me that your person wants to hold on tightly to you or to something else, and they don't really want to let go of it. It's feeling more like you. Like they're at this choice now. Like they know this is going to be a game changer, having this new beginning in love and emotions with you. So I don't know if this is them holding on to the pain from the past, holding on to some of this toxic energy that they went through from the last person they were with or a person previous to you, or if this is them trying to hold on to you tightly and not let go. It doesn't look bad so far, so I'm assuming that this is them holding on tightly to you, and they're like at this decision point about this connection. And this High Priestess, again, is she who knows. She sits in front of the veil of consciousness. So she's got access to all the information that you and I as humans, we don't have access to. She literally knows everything. The problem with her is she doesn't always tell us everything. There's some things that we're not meant to know. Some things that we don't really need to know until it's time for us to know them. At which point she will clue you in through your intuition, through signs or synchronicities or repeating numbers or dreams with messages in them. So she represents the unconscious mind and the intuition, which is where your unconscious mind is where your intuition, your connection to source and the universe actually lies. So this is telling me that your person is having intuitive hits and gut feelings about you, which is probably why they're not wanting to let go of you when they're at this decision point, even though they've dealt with all the pain in this tower moment from the past. This is like intuitively they know that you lead them down the path that they really want to go down, or the path that they should go down is the path that leads to you. Now in a love reading, this can represent that, at least in terms of how your person is viewing it, they're viewing this connection with you as deeper than just something physical, deeper than just something emotional. They're probably viewing it on a much higher level than that, almost like on a spiritual or a divine type of a connection here. So this can even represent divine guidance. Now the next card in your person's energy here for September 2021, Cancer, is the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. So I've got the first two cards in their energy are earth sign energies. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. Your person could have a lot of earth in their chart. This could just be describing the state that your person's in. The Hermit is about being forced to go internal. It's about like withdrawal and isolation, like withdrawing inside yourself, to do some soul searching, to do some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation. It's about shining the light, your inner light, down into the shadows of yourself, down into the shadows of the situation they're finding themselves in, trying to see what's really going on there. It's about trying to find out what to do moving forward from here. Now the Hermit energy is not something that a person chooses to do. The Hermit energy is something that you kind of get forced into. Usually what forces you into Hermit mode is going through a tower of some kind, having some heavy toxic energy that you're forced to deal with. All of those things will definitely put you in Hermit mode. So tell me more about the Hermit, please. Why is the Hermit here for Cancer's person? Okay, yeah, we got a lot going on here. Jeez. you. Come here. Put these in the right order. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. This is Pisces energy. It's a pretty similar energy to the Hermit. This is progress being halted. Like, there's no forward movement for your person right now because they're in Hermit mode, doing some soul searching, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. This is like there's no progress happening, no movement. But the Hanged Man is hanging upside down because he's looking at things from a different perspective than he would normally look at things from. A different point of view, different angles. And he's doing that because he's trying to gain enlightenment on something. He's trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here, which is very similar to what the Hermit energy is about. It's about looking inside yourself, trying to figure out what the hell to do moving forward from here. So your person is definitely at this decision point, and there's something they're holding on to. Now, also, usually when you're in Hermit mode, something happens, it forces you to go into Hermit mode where you're doing all this internal reflection, and that's usually the point in time when the High Priestess speaks to you and starts giving you the divine guidance and starts giving you the intuitive hits and the gut feelings and the messages. I don't know that this card is connected at all here, so we're just going to stop with this Hanged Man. And normally I get 3 cards to clarify each card, and this time I got 6. So I said at the beginning when I was shuffling, I feel like there's a lot going on for your person, and right here is the first sign of that. To clarify the Hermit, I got the 9 of Cups, I got the 4 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the Devil, the Queen of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. So the first thing that jumps out to me here is I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these 6 cards are Cups cards. So again, I saw a lot of Cups and love and emotions in the story on the bottom of the deck for the overall energy here. And now I've got 5 out of these 6 clarifiers are Cups cards. Your person very clearly has a lot of love and emotions for you. This 9 of Cups is Pisces energy again. Now, we already saw this 8 of Cups energy in their energy on the bottom of the deck about walking away from the 8 Cups because they believe there's something better out there for them. They're going off in search of their 9th and 10th cup. We also saw that 10th cup a little bit further down in that story. Now we're seeing the 9th cup here. So your person is definitely viewing you as the source of the rest of their cups. Like they've walked away from something they weren't happy with, and they're viewing you as the very serious potential here of where their happiness is going to lie from here on out, which is probably why we're seeing the Tower, why we're seeing them in Hermit mode, why we're seeing the High Priestess out here. The 9 of Cups can represent wish fulfillment, so your person could be viewing you as their wish fulfillment. This is also kind of the singles energy, though. I'm not 100% sure if you guys are actually together yet. I'm getting the feeling that you're not quite together yet, but your person is seeing this as an opportunity, and it looks like they're probably going to move in that direction, just based on what I'm seeing so far. This is a singles energy. It's an energy of someone who is happy and emotionally content in and of themselves. They have self-love for themselves. This is someone who does not need an external person to get their happiness from, because that's coming from inside them. It's someone who doesn't need another person to feel loved or to feel worthy of love, because that's coming from inside themselves. So this could be your person viewing you in that light. They could just be viewing you as wish fulfillment. Either way, that's a really good energy for them to be discovering while they're in Hermit mode. Here's something else they're in Hermit mode about, this 4 of Cups. This is Cancer energy. This is usually about emotional discontentment, as in not being fully happy with the 3 cups that they have. So much so that they're daydreaming about this other cup, this other thing that they believe will lead them to more emotional happiness and fulfillment. We've already seen this Ace of Cups a couple of times, and that is the Ace of Cups floating right there. So your person could not be happy, hence being in Hermit mode, hence the Hanged Man, hence the Tower, hence seeing the Devil twice now because it's here. I'm going to get to that in a second. This can also be a card that tells me that there is currently a love offer on the table between the two of you, and it just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. That could be what this fork in the road decision point is. That could be why I'm seeing the 2 of the major arcana who rules over the decisions. This could be a case where you have made a love offer to them and they just haven't accepted or rejected you yet. They're still thinking about that. Now, if that's not the case, the other meaning of this card could be that your person, while they're in hermit mode, is currently thinking about making this love offer to you, thinking about offering this new beginning in love and emotions to you, and they just haven't done so yet. Possibly because they're afraid of being rejected, possibly because of what we're about to go over next here, which is this 7 of Cups, Scorpio energy, and this Devil. So this 7 of Cups represents options and choices, but confusion about the options and choices. There's a lot of cups here. There's a lot of different options of what's in these cups. And there's a lot of emotions involved for your person, and they don't want to make the mistake and pick the wrong thing. They don't want to make a mistake and go down the wrong path. Now another meaning to this 4 of Pentacles, besides holding on tightly to something, could be like keeping something close to their chest, as in they're doing a lot of contemplating about this, a lot of thinking about this. They have all these strong emotions for you. This could be them just keeping that close to their chest and not publicly broadcasting that to you. But regardless, your person either hasn't made the love offer to you yet, or they haven't accepted your love offer yet because they're confused about what to do. They don't want to make a mistake here. And that's probably got a lot to do with this Devil energy. Again, the Devil is directly underneath this Ace of Cups, this new beginning, this cup that has either been offered or they're contemplating offering you. So to me, the source of their confusion is this Devil energy here. Again, Capricorn energy, toxic, heavy energy, something that they feel trapped by. This could just be someone toxic from their past. This could be elements of their own shadow. And one of the reasons why you would go into hermit mode is to shine your inner light down into the shadows of yourself, to figure yourself out so that you can get yourself unstuck, untrapped from a situation where there's been a piece of them that they've suppressed and repressed and not wanted to look at. That's another reason why they stay trapped with the Devil. They just don't want to face the situation. So this could be your person dealing with that kind of stuff here. This Devil could really mean a lot of different things. It might mean something different in your scenario versus the very next Cancer person that shows up to watch this video after you. So you just got to take that however it resonates best for you. But once we get past this confusion and this toxic Devil energy, I've got the Queen of Cups, which is Cancer energy. This is probably how they're viewing you. This is someone who has a very strong intuition, someone who has a lot of love and emotions and wants to give that love and emotions. At the minimum, this card is telling me how your person views you, and they have a lot of love and emotions for you. They probably want to give you the love and emotions. I think the thing that's holding them up right now is the confusion about the Devil and the confusion about the past that they dealt with. The 6 of Cups we've already seen in the story on the bottom of the deck. We saw this Devil energy, then we saw the walking away, the detachment, the leaving something behind, and then we see them thinking about the past and all the sneaky, deceptive stuff that happened in the past, the not wanting to be hurt anymore like they were in the past, and what they really want instead is this 10 of Cups, happy fairy tale ending with you. But again, right under that, I've got the 7 of Cups again, which we just talked about. Confusion about what to do, not wanting to make a mistake because of all the stuff from the past. So this is your person in hermit mode, doing a lot of thinking about the past, soul searching about the past, contemplation about the past, juxtaposed against the way they feel for you in the present, which has got them a little confused. But it looks like that confusion doesn't last very long, because we've got the Fool right in the very center of their energy here. This is a very important card for your person because it's in the center of the situation that they're in. This is the very first card of the Major Arcana. It's the first card of the Tarot deck, card 0 of the Major Arcana. That 0 right there represents absolutely nothing and the potential for everything all at the same time. This is about not needing to know what the steps are from beginning to end before they take the first step with you, not needing to know what the exact outcome is going to be before they take that first step with you. This is about just throwing caution to the wind, having that blind faith to just say, you know what, screw it, I'm going for it. I'm going to jump off the cliff, and I'll worry about how to grow wings on my way down. I'll worry about figuring out how this is going to work as I move along. So tell me more about the Fool for Cancer's person here in September 2021, please. Let's get two more about the Fool. Tell me more about this Fool. On the bottom of the deck, there's that Eight of Swords again. We've already seen this. This is thinking about it on this repeating loop in their mind, thinking about taking this leap of faith with you, taking that kind of a risk when they've been hurt in the past, when they've been trapped in this toxic energy from the past that ultimately they had to move away from, or they were left behind, one of the two. But this is them thinking about it a lot, not really being sure what the safe step to take is, feeling semi-stuck, trapped, and blocked because they're not sure what to do. Again, probably why they're in hermit mode, probably why we're seeing this Seven of Cups with all the confusion here, probably why we're seeing a love offer that hasn't been accepted or rejected yet, or possibly hasn't been made yet. Your person's doing a lot of thinking about taking this leap of faith with you. Doing a lot of thinking about this new beginning in love and emotions with you, and a lot of thinking about the pain that they've gone through before that and how to balance that out. So that's all looking okay, but I'm getting the feeling that they're taking the leap of faith here. To clarify the Fool, I just got goosebumps really bad when I said that. We have the Seven of Wands, the Five of Cups, and we have the Emperor. So this Seven of Wands is Leo energy. This is an energy of defending their position on something, defending their stance on something, being willing to fight for what it is that they believe in, fight for what it is that they desire. Now the person in the card here, he's got different shoes on his feet here. He's got a boot on here, and here he's got more like a little sock. It's not even, no, I guess it is a shoe. It's not even laced up though. So these other wands represent things outside of your person coming at them. Like, could be other people, what they think, what their opinions are, what they say. It could be this external devil energy that they had affecting their life. Having the different shoes on signifies that this person was caught off guard. They didn't see this coming, and now they've had to not be fully prepared and start fighting to defend their position here, start fighting for what they want when they weren't fully ready to do that. So I don't know if maybe this connection with you has snuck up on them and they weren't expecting that to happen, but at the very least we're looking at the Fool and taking the leap of faith, and your person fighting for what it is that they want, trying to defend their position on this. Then we move into this Five of Cups energy, Scorpio energy. This is sadness and remorse about the past. We've done a lot of talking about the past with your person already, and that seems to be the primary thing that's in their way. This is about focusing on these three cups that have been spilled out, all the love and emotions that have been spilled out, all the time, effort, and energy that has been spilled out in the past. This is a card that tells me your person might have their focus in the wrong place sometimes. If they're thinking about the past this much, they're going to feel the way they felt in the past, which clearly was a pretty toxic thing. They weren't happy. They had to walk away. They felt stuck and trapped. So if they're thinking about that, they're going to feel that. If they're thinking about something that they've lost, they're going to feel that loss. If they're thinking about something that they believe is missing from their life, they're going to feel that gap in their life. And that can cause them to miss this two cups, these two upright, completely full cups behind them. This opportunity to go from this Ace of Cups, like a new beginning, to the Two of Cups, an actual love connection between the two of you. So this card is telling me that your person needs to fight to keep their focus in the right spot. They need to fight their focus from just going wherever the hell it wants to go, and they need to be in conscious control of where they choose to place their focus. That way they're not focused on these negative things and then feeling these negative lower vibrational energies. But this is them doing a lot of thinking about the past and having all the remorse and sadness from that past, and probably trying to protect themselves against feeling that again. The last card to clarify the Fool and taking that blind leap of faith with you is the Emperor. This is Aries energy. This is an energy of taking control of a situation, taking charge of a situation. He's a master manifester energy. In other words, he's got all the tools and abilities and resources to put together a plan to get what he wants, and then to execute that plan to get what he wants. This is about your person taking control of where their focus is, taking control of all the sadness and remorse they had in their past, putting some boundaries in place on that, fighting for what it is that they want, putting together a plan to get what they want, and going out and getting what they want. And it looks like what they want is the Lovers, the next card in their energy. This is a very powerful love connection between the two of you. This is divine counterparts, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. These are two people who are supposed to be together, at least in terms of how your person's viewing it. I've got the divine represented here with the High Priestess, and now with the Lovers card. Again, this is a connection to them that's deeper than physical. It's deeper than just emotional. It's bordering on like a divine connection, a spiritual connection. One that could possibly have so much gravity to it that they feel like they can't escape this connection with you. So tell me more about the Lovers for Cancer's person here in September 2021, please. Why is the Lovers here for Cancer's person? Okay. Awesome. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man again. This is Pisces energy again. Again, progress being halted. No forward movement on this love connection right now. And the reason for that is because your person is looking at this from a different perspective than they would normally look at things from. I have a strong feeling the way they would normally look at things from is thinking about the past and all the pain they went through and all the heartbreak and sadness and remorse and everything that went wrong from the past. And usually I think that they would just put boundaries in the way to stop that pain from happening again. But your person is looking at this connection from a different point of view than that. And they're trying to figure out how to get this unstuck, how to move forward from here. Yep, Strength is next. Leo Major Arcana card. This is like a difficult situation that your person's going through here. I just got big goosebumps again. This is about your person having to dig down deep and tap into their internal strength in order to make it through this, in order to get this unstuck and moving forward from here. Having to tap into their courage to face their fears about all this pain and sadness they have to be able to move forward from here. Now, it's also an energy of trying to rein themselves in, like trying to tame that beast inside themselves, trying to be patient, trying to rein themselves in so that they don't do anything too quickly, too harsh, or make some kind of mistake. They're trying to not let their emotions get the best of them and cause some sort of a mistake. Because what they really want is the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. This is an energy of teamwork, collaboration, working together as equals to build something of value, to build something great. What you would be, the people that usually would work together here, like you'd be building the 10 of Pentacles, like that maximum stability and abundance and prosperity that we all want, that happy, stable, abundant home life we all want. The two people who would usually work together to build that are the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Pentacles out here as the first card in their energy. So that either represents your person or it represents you and how they're thinking about you. They want to work together as equals with you to build something, and they want to build this connection with you. This Two of Cups is the minor arcana version of the Lovers. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected. But again, it's a 2, and in tarot, 2s represent needing to make a choice. When I'm clarified this first card in their energy of the Queen of Coins, very first clarifier is another 2, a decision point about which path leads them to the world they want. Well, the world they want is a love connection with you. And I think right now they're still single, or you're still single, or they're viewing each of you as like single and abundant and prosperous and not needing someone else to take care of them. or maybe you don't need someone else to take care of you in this physical reality. This is a singles energy. Now, that doesn't mean that your person wants to be single. It just means when it comes right down to it, they can do this on their own, or they believe that you can do this on your own, but they really want this connection with you. Obviously, I mean, we're clarifying the lovers, so that's a powerful connection. To clarify the lovers, I got the Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers again, and the Knight of Swords. So this Ace of Wands is similar to this Ace of Cups. That's the overall energy of the reading. Instead of being a new beginning in love and emotions, this is a passionate new beginning in passion and desire. It's like the divine spark of inspiration. Now, this can also represent a lot of sexual desire, things of that nature. The next card we have to clarify the lovers is the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. This is the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. So this can represent a fated event, as in your person viewing this as the love connection that they're fated to be in. This is what's supposed to happen. This can be the universe turning the wheel in the background, trying to make sure things line up the way they're supposed to, so that what's supposed to happen actually happens. This could just be your person viewing this connection with you as what is supposed to happen. I'm pretty sure that's it, because I got the Lovers again next. Anytime I'm clarifying a card and I get the same card in the clarifiers, that's the universe going, dude, I done told you, this is a powerful love connection. This person is viewing this connection with Cancer as the person they're supposed to be with. This is what is supposed to happen, at least according to what your person's thinking about this. And then the next card in your person's energy to clarify the lovers is the Knight of Swords. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. It's about rushing forward, speaking the truth on something, rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action. I've already seen the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, decisions. I've seen the High Priestess. She rules over all the twos in the deck, about decisions. I've seen a love offer here that either hasn't been accepted or rejected, or just simply hasn't been made yet, and your person's thinking about that, doing some deep contemplation about that. I've seen confusion about the options and choices here, and a lot of thinking about the past, things being stuck, no progress happening, having the strength to get through that so that things can be built together and this connection can take place with you. And now I see your person stepping into this very decisive energy about that whole decision, taking rapid forward movement, rapid action on something, very decisively, speaking the truth about something. And then the final card in your person's energy for September 2021 Cancer is the Page of Cups. Pages are messengers. So this represents news and messages, but it's the Page of Cups. So this is news and messages of love and emotions. This can be expressing their feelings to you, coming forward and making that love offer, offering you this cup of love, offering you this cup of love, or communicating with you about that cup of love and what we're going to do moving forward from here. Communicating with you about how they feel and how they think we can get this unstuck and move forward. So tell me more about this Page of Cups, please. Why is the Page of Cups here? Okay. This one first. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords again. Stuck in their head, thinking about it over and over and over again on this repeating loop, thinking about the emotions they have for you and expressing those emotions, thinking about offering that cup of love and whether or not they can do that. Still, underlying all of that thinking is the painful situation that they went through in the past and wanting to move away from the pain, wanting to walk away from the pain, leaving the pain behind, walking away from that, going down a new path toward their own happiness and fulfillment, going off in search of their 9th and their 10th cup. I've got the 9th cup out here while they're in hermit mode thinking about you, and I saw the 10th cup here in the story on the bottom of the deck, right behind all this pain from the past, and what they actually want is this 10 of Cups with you. Just having some confusion about it. So I think what's going on is they're making some rapid, decisive action here about coming forward, getting out of being stuck in their head, walking away from the pain of being stuck in their head, the pain from the past. Six of Swords. So this is moving forward into calmer waters. It's leaving the rough, choppy waters of the past behind and moving forward into calm, clear waters where there's more clarity, where they're moving forward toward what it is that they actually want. Now, the woman and the child and the swords that are stuck in the boat represent that, yes, even though they are now leaving the past in the past where it belongs and moving forward with you toward what they want, toward the expressing of these emotions, toward offering you this cup of love, they're doing so carrying some lessons or maybe even some burdens from the past along with them. What they're moving forward toward is this Ace of Cups with you, offering you this cup of love, this new beginning in love and emotions. To clarify this Page of Cups, I got the Four of Wands, I got the Tower again, I got the Two of Pentacles, I got Judgment, and I got Temperance. So we got three major arcana cards here. This is powerful energy. This Four of Wands is Aries energy. Fours are about stability. So this is stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the two of you. These Four Wands represent 1111, which is the number of manifestation. This is a card of celebration. It's about celebrating the thing that they want actually finally being manifested, finally materializing in the physical 3D reality. So what they want is to offer you this cup of love, to express their emotions to you, and to have this level of stability in the connection with you. This card, the Tower, came out in reverse, and I don't feel like it's supposed to be in reverse. This is a game changer for your person. This is like an abrupt change for them. A foundation rocking event, being able to be in a connection where they have all this love here and they're no longer afraid of the pain from the past. They're actually moving forward and leaving that in the past is a game changer. Nothing is going to be the same for your person after that. I think that throws them a little bit off balance though. This Two of Pentacles is like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of an energy. It's a card of balance, but it's more about trying to maintain your balance or regain your balance once balance has been thrown off. Clearly going through what your person has gone through in the past is enough to throw your balance off, no doubt about that. So this is them trying to regain their balance. It's them looking at the pros and cons, like do I or don't I, should I or shouldn't I, trying to come, again, it's a two, trying to come to some sort of a decision here. The next card in their energy, to clarify this Page of Cups, is Judgment. This is a card about passing their own final verdict in judgment on something, making a final decision. So your person looks like everything changes and they're no longer back and forth about it. They're no longer should I or shouldn't I offer this cup of love, or should I or shouldn't I accept this cup of love from Cancer. They make a final decision on it. And the decision they make is Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. This is a card of patience. Like, it's about blending things together, blending the two cups of love together. We've seen the Ace of Cups multiple times. We've seen the Two of Cups. We've seen the Lovers twice out here. In tarot, cups in water represent love and emotions. And in this card, the love and emotions, the water, had been separated into two different cups. And this divine being, this angel, again, we've seen the divine counterparts here with the Lovers, and with the Lovers again here, this is divine counterparts. We've seen the divine represented here with the High Priestess. The previous card we looked at, the divine is represented here with the angel playing on the trumpet. Now we've got the divine here again, blending the water that had been separated into two cups back together into one cup, combining it together. So that's like, looks like what your person has made a decision about. They're willing to just change everything here and have this stable connection with you, express their feelings to you, how they feel, that they have all this emotions for you, that they want this new beginning in love and emotions with you, stable, happy home life, stable connection. It's like they've decided to no longer be juggling this back and forth, and now they're ready to blend the cups, the love, the emotions together with you. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Cancer love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.